Hello and good morning, everybody. Today I'll be giving my presentation on Troy Kotsur. He was the first deaf man to win Best Supporting Actor. His name is Troy Kotsur, and his sign name is Troy because he often wears a flat cap. This is a photo of him winning his Best Supporting Actor Oscar. He won for the film Coda, where he played the patriarch of a deaf family with a coda daughter, and the coda daughter decides to pursue music, and the deaf family struggles to appreciate her art, and the daughter struggles to appreciate her family. He was born in Mesa, Arizona, and his parents found out that he was deaf at about 9 months old, and they immediately took to learning ASL so that he would grow up signing. Then they enrolled him at the Phoenix Day School for the Deaf when he was young, though once he graduated and he went to high school, he did go to a hearing high school. At this high school, he fell in love with performing at his senior high school talent show, where he was encouraged to perform a pantomime skit, and everybody loved it so much, there was so much laughter and applause that he fell in love with the art form. After high school, he decided to pursue television and filmmaking, and so he interned at KASZ TV with the hopes of becoming a director. However, he was quoted about this internship saying, "My directing dream poofed after I accepted the fact that I lived in a world that did not use my language." However, a little bit of a spoiler, his directing dreams do come true. He started at Gallaudet University studying theater and film. However, he did not graduate because he got an opportunity to perform at the National Theater of the Deaf and with Deaf West Theater. He landed starring roles in A Streetcar Named Desire, and he played Lenny in Of Mice and Men. These roles gave him quite a bit of notoriety and looked really good on his resume, and he even went on to play Pap in Deaf West's production of Big River, with Lyle Canoose singing for him while he signed the role. Most recently, on Broadway, the play Spring Awakening, put on by Deaf West, was so successful that they decided to extend it, but they lost the actor who played Adult Man, so they replaced him with Troy Kotsur. Troy began working in television as an actor on the TV show, Sue Thomas FBI. This was a lighthearted crime procedural in which he played an ASL analyst for their detective agency. Soon after this, he had his film debut as Barnaby in The Number 23, which was a flop of a thriller starring Jim Carrey. However, him being in this role got him closer to his SAG card, and it led him to many other roles. He had a bunch of bit parts in other crime procedurals and comedies such as CSI, Scrubs, and Criminal Minds. And in 2013, he directed his first feature film, No Ordinary Hero, The Super Deafy Story, one of the few non-documentary films to be directed by a deaf man. He very famously was hired, to create the Tusken Raider language for the show Book of Boba Fett on Disney+. The Tusken Raiders could not communicate with Boba, and so they had a form of sign language, which was designed and implemented by Troy Kotsur. However, he did not tell them that he was an actor, and his agent actually gave that away, and so they decided to hire him as the lead Tusken for the show. He also interpreted the national anthem at the Super Bowl in 2023, bringing ASL on the screen for millions of Americans, as it's one of the most watched events of the year. And very recently, actually, he appeared as himself in the show Curb Your Enthusiasm's last season. He's best known, however, for his role in the 2021 film Coda. He stars alongside deaf actress Marlee Matlin. Marlee Matlin is the first deaf person to win an Academy Award, and Troy Kotsur is the second. He also starred next to Daniel Durant, who was also actually starring in Spring Awakening with Troy at the time. So it's all kind of coming back to the same family. Troy won his Best Actor at the 2022 Oscars. And as I said, he is the first deaf man to win this award, and only the second deaf person ever to win an Academy Award. There was, however, though, a slight bit of controversy after his award, because the British tabloid The Daily Mail reported that he was drunk on a flight and he was belligerent with his wife while traveling from London to LA. Kotsur's representatives have explained that it was a major misunderstanding, and that he was not belligerent, and that his signing was misinterpreted as belligerence due to its outward nature. His large hand movements and his facial expressions seemed drunken to several of the other members of the flight, who claimed that he had drunk 10 vodkas on the flight, which the flight itself confirmed is untrue. And this incident overall reflects that hearing people look at ASL conversations with a hearing lens, and instead of seeing it as a language, they see it as shouting at each other with your hands, and that it all seems angry and overdone. Now, his contributions to deaf culture, he is one of the few deaf film directors, one of the only that directs feature films that are not documentaries. This brings ASL to a new audience completely, and it also provides art that is accessible to the deaf community. He has created sign languages in fictional universes and brought deafness to the attention of many Star Wars fans. And also, he is an advocate for deaf actors, and he has actually advised many deaf actors on how to build resumes, and he's also been brought in to talk to directors on how to work with deaf actors. What's in the future for Troy Kotsur? Well, it has been announced that he will portray Preem Palver in the upcoming season of the Apple TV Plus show Foundation. Preem Palver is the first speaker of Foundation, and I think that it's incredibly powerful to cast a deaf man as the first speaker. Kotsur has also expressed that he would like to play William Dummy Hoy in a biopic about the deaf baseball player. William Hoy, nicknamed Dummy, is one of the first deaf baseball players and was incredibly important as he was quite a darn good baseball player. And so we will see Troy in this future project at a unspecified date. And these are the works cited. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Thank you.